Hi, I'm Jodi, and this is my Stamp with Jodi YouTube channel. Welcome to Season 5, Episode 4 of the Great North American Stampin' Show. Today, we are challenging ourselves with a scrapbook layout, and it is a challenge, I think, for each of us. Now, if scrapbooking isn't your thing, it's okay. Stay tuned. I think that you'll find some creative inspiration that you can use on cards or other projects too. All right, let's get started.
All right, so like I said, it's kind of a big challenge for us this week with these scrapbook layouts, but we are excited to challenge ourselves and see where this may lead. So these are layouts on page 28 in the annual catalog, just some templates to inspire your creativity, and we decided to focus on this one here. Let me pull that up so you can see just a little bit closer. So it's a 12 by 12 page. It's got a smaller piece in the center, 3 photos, some little focal points, some journaling spots. So that is what my starting point is, and we'll see where it goes. Really quickly, before I scoot the catalog out of the way, I wanted to point out, and you can definitely see all of this online in my online store as well, but we have Scrapbooking Workshop Kits. These start on page 13, and what's cool about these is that they give you all of these layouts, and then the supplies that you get include two-tone cardstock, printed paper, stickers, and die cuts. There's just a lot there. And so there's several pages of scrapbooking workshop kits. There's even more online, more than what's shown here. And so the one that I am actually using is one that you'll see online. It's called Wildflower Birthday. So I decided to use this kit, not for birthday pages. So this is what comes in the kit, just a super quick overview. So it's got like the different layouts here for you, and then it really just walks you through, oops, I skipped a page. It walks you through all the cutting guidelines. I mean, it really spells it out for you to make it super easy. So this type of tutorial, if you will, or cutting guide comes with each of the scrapbooking workshops. And then there's all of these pieces. So let me see, where do I want to set stuff? So there's these little photo placeholders you can use. There's all sorts of printed papers. Most of them are double-sided. So you'll see a variety here in this one. I'm just scooting through this stuff quickly. And then you get to some two-tone cardstock. And then I want to focus on, I'm going to set that on the floor. And then there's these die cut pages. So this has all sorts of fun pieces. Little journaling piece here. Now, obviously, you can use and create the layouts exactly as they're shown here. It makes it super easy, but you can do whatever you want, which is what I'm going to do with it too. I don't know if you see these die cut. Maybe if I flip it over, you can see more the die cut leaves, and it even tells you what project to use the different pieces on. It's really, really handy. This sheet is stickers, and I'm going to pull a couple pieces off of here for my project. So we'll leave this one handy. Now, I took this piece of 12 by 12. So this is just one-sided paper. It's white on the back. So I just took this piece here, and then I cut down a piece to go in the center. I'm going to pull the layout back in. And if you look at this here, it's a little bit different. It has a little bit of a margin on top and bottom. I decided to just create a piece that was the full 12 by 12. So it's going the full length of the layout. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just, actually, I think I'm going to adjust my camera a little bit so you can see better the whole thing I'm working with here. I'm going to lay everything out and then attach things because I want to just make sure it's going to fit, and I want to keep my layout over here handy. So I grabbed some photos from my son and daughter-in-law's wedding and decided to use these for my layout today. Now, what I did on a couple of the photos is just cut a basic white mat, just a little bit larger than the photo, simply to make it pop off of the paper just a little bit more. So I'm going to set these here. And then the third photo, I didn't mat. This is their bridal party, and I'm just going to set that down here. So this is what I've got so far. So again, going back to the template, it's loosely following. There's 3 photos. Now, you may notice also these all appear to be like a vertical photo when I've only got 1 vertical photo here. That's okay. This is just to inspire your creativity. And these are the photos that I had that I wanted to scrapbook. And so those are the ones I'm using. So I do have a little bit of overlap on the corner right there, just like the template shows. So I'm gonna start with this, and then I've got some other pieces off of this sticker sheet that I'm going to pull in. So what else? Oh, so on the template here, the little lines there are often for journaling. And so I did a little bit of journaling just on a scrap of basic white. And so I'll add that up here. I might scoot this down just a little bit and add this right here, kind of keeping the line up here. So it's a straight line there. And then I'll pull this down just a little bit. I think that's good. Okay, I think I'm ready to start attaching. I think. So I am going to, I don't get super crazy with the adhesive on my photos. They're all in page protectors. And so I just use the littlest bit of adhesive on the back of my photo to attach it in place. There's nothing wrong with putting more. I just don't feel that it's necessary when you have the page protector on it. Okay, so now that I've got the basic idea, I'm just gonna scoot these things off so that I can add this piece on the center. Again, the stuff in the page protector isn't going anywhere, so you don't have to get too crazy with adhesive. Actually, I don't know if there's a right or wrong side up, but I'll just do that. If you wanted to measure and find the exact center, you certainly can do that. I'm just eyeballing it and calling it good. Okay, so let's get these pieces back on here. Had a little overlap there. Have this here. I think that's good. Okay, so I'm going to start with this. And again, just a little bit of adhesive in each corner. And set it down here. I'm curious how many of you scrapbook. I started scrapbooking long before I started making cards. But what I've done the most over the years is card making. My daughter, who is 20 now, she likes to do her own scrapbook. So when the kids were little, I would do their scrapbooks. But now that she's a little bit older, she likes to do her own. And I love that. So I haven't done as much, but as I've shared, I have a grandbaby coming. And so I'm excited to get back into scrapbooking with pictures of this new grandbaby that's coming this fall. So we will definitely be looking forward to that. But I'd love to hear what, do I want that up there? I think I do. I think I want to leave it up here more. Okay, so I've got a straight line here and a straight line here. So it's a little bit different than the layout because they have it, this one's down a little bit, but I like it because that I changed the photos to be horizontal photos. So I like this look. Okay, now this circle and this little banner piece, that's what I kind of want to focus on next. And then the little journaling down here is really all I have to do. So I'm going to pull in this sheet that had stickers. I went ahead and wrote October 7, 2023. That was the date of their wedding. And now this is one long sticker. So I'm just gonna grab my little snips and cut right there. And I'll put this down here. So that's kind of where that circle was. And then I'm going to take this giant Celebrate sticker and I'm going to put this one down here. So this is kind of where it's kind of double duty because it's where the banner was and it's also some journaling. So now I just need to decide, do I want to scoot it over this way or this way? I think I like it over here a little bit. So it kind of overlaps that photo and goes right on this one here. Okay, so this is such a quick and easy project. I'm not even stamping on this one. I just did some journaling. You obviously could stamp, but using these kits, I just didn't find it necessary. So if I'm pulling in my layout one more time, I've got the 3 photos. I changed the shape of the photo. I've got my journaling up here, and then the little circle, I did my date, and then the banner and journaling down here, I used the celebrate sticker. So that is my interpretation. I wonder if I can make this go up even higher so you can see everything at once. So that's my interpretation of this layout. I hope this inspires you to make quick and creative scrapbook pages, or take some of these ideas and make some quick and creative cards. Thank you for playing along with us in this scrapbooking challenge. Be sure to click through and watch all 3 videos. We've got Lauren from Canada, who's got some amazing ideas, as well as Julie and Lisa from the US, like me. We all have such different styles and ideas to share with you. So be sure to watch all 3 videos, then come back and give a thumbs up to the one that you enjoy the most. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.